Am I the asshole?
Suit water.
I, in my 20s male, have a 2-year-old daughter. We call her Meredith. Our lives have been a bit chaotic. Okay? In the past month, we moved houses. Meredith went to preschool. And then baby number 4 arrived. Wow. She's always been more emotional kiddo. But with all the changes in her life lately, the crying is more frequent. I think she's super overwhelmed. So yesterday was one of the days where, she cry. So long story short, the father actually hold her, grip her when the baby is having a meltdown. So yeah, am I the asshole for holding my 2-year-old daughter when she's having a meltdown? Like, stay! I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Second lah.
Second lah. Oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. That's right, bro.
Welcome back.
Yodisha. Welcome back to
Part 3 of this episode. We are going to...
Y'all supposed to tell me something.
Yes.
sorry.
Not y'all.
Bump up
Our
your...
daddy is
Again.
Y'all
Huh?
are supposed to tell me something.
What? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Serious ah?
No, Yodisha, whatever Yodisha was.
Continue.
Okay. So this is another alleged tradition of kids in the early 2000s.
Yes.
And I think late 90s also lah.
Okay.
So in birthday celebrations in schools, we
Celebrations.
is blanket party lah. That's it lah.
Oh,
Like it is blanket.
Not literally like a blanket.
Without a blanket lah.
without
but there's a
blanket
term
lah.
for it called Yodisha.
Yeah.
They say Yodisha. Yodisha is 1, 2, 3 in Hokkien. That's it.
Ah.
Yeah, so they will count up to 3, then you will kena.
So I knew it as they call it birthday bash lah. I knew it as, so let's say it's your age, then you convert it into minutes, that however long that is, you cannot beat up. Allegedly.
Oh, that one, that means yours is a bit
Too
extreme already lah.
You're mixing around too much.
No,
Gangsters
it's quite
ah.
short, like 11 minutes. Just
That is if you're 11 years old lah.
if it's 23, then
Yeah lah, so you just imagine if you're 23 years old, you're going to get wet for 23 minutes.
that's that variation. Then the more toned down is the number of times you can kena.
Yes.
So it's like 25, you kena 25 punches.
Correct.
Allegedly.
So my time is like that lah.
Friendly banter.
Correct. My time
So
is like 16 years old.
16.
You kena 16 punches lah. So that means your friends will all stand in a row. Not each of them 16 punches. No.
Yeah, like, in total, you get that much.
But the thing is, those punches are not pulled back. No. Those punches are legit, like the serious kind of. I mean, not on the face or we have a rule. No face, no body, no below the waist. So usually it's your arms. Just this part and this part. That's it.
So just I mentioned the friend that's named A. He showed me a video recently of this incident back when he was in school lah. Of them doing this birthday bash to a friend of theirs. What they did, they recorded it.
Voodoo. Own self porn.
No. So what happened was, so this guy that was the birthday boy, he kena. After he kena, he asked them, "Hey, who was the one that punched me at the back here? That person did it really hard." What my friend didn't realize was it was all caught on video. So when they went and looked back, they saw that it was him. And then they found out that it's him, and then they had a fight over it.
An actual fight over a fake
not,
fight.
not like physical fight, like
verbal lah.
like that was a bit
argument
too much, like that kind of thing. But friendly banter.
Then at another place which I should not disclose. This one really I cannot disclose where lah. So people were a bit older. Okay. So they had this green dustbin outside of the. I mean,
Is the big dustbin or the
in the
circular
blocks,
one? Oh, the small circular one.
no, it's the big
The
one.
big one, the
Okay.
trash
So
chutes.
that specific dustbin was collected by Colex, Colex, the dustbin trash company lah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was blown over proportion, and it has become Colex. Like instead of Yodisha, happy birthday, Colex. Everybody take, throw inside the Colex. Close group.
I've known this tradition too.
Okay,
I like
this
the
one
tradition.
no. So that means
There's a lot
it's-
of traditions,
Yeah,
but
a
around
lot lah.
birthdays especially, like they literally make you into a cake. So they take flour, they take sugar, they just
Nah, that one, yeah, that one I cannot almost, not almost, as in
That
quite
one we
many
call
times.
as sabo.
Sabo, yeah, birthday
sabo.
sabo.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Sabo.
one. So you literally turn into a human cake.
So just out of curiosity, would you guys prefer the sabo or the Yodisha?
Yodisha. Too long to go and clean yourself up.
You? Same ah? Actually, I should say.
I would be so yucky. Imagine you're in public, then suddenly you sticky. Milk lah,
Correct.
sugar lah. Blah.
I have a few photos of me kena sabo lah. I don't know whether want to put or not because it shows other people around also. So I
Can
should
bleep
consider.
the
Yeah, maybe can blur out their faces or what.
Sure, if you're okay with it, please
put
do
clown
send it,
face.
send it over to
Okay.
Can because
edward.cookiemugs@gmail.com. Thanks.
Okay.
I got content right then, so he also will have some
Mm.
added content, bonus content.
But you're right. Like what we all agreed, we would prefer the Yodisha than the sabo because that one really rabak. What egg, soya sauce,
Yeah.
ketchup, flour. Still got what else?
Usually egg lah.
The
Egg is the
tradition
worst.
I knew is they will turn you into a literal. So whatever ingredients you use to make a cake, it's on you.
Butter so they use.
Butter, sugar,
You.
flour, egg, milk, everything.
Expensive lah. Like my
Chocolate
my
sauce.
side they don't play anti butter. Butter expensive.
But yeah. They use
so
the
flour and egg only max.
Not just that butter. You know how hard to
That's why
clean
lah.
off your body. You
damn
know.
oily. It's like,
Okay.
he's thinking of back when he could jump for.
Yeah. It was fun. I'm not gonna deny it. It was fun. It was a
See, that's why we got stories to say now. If
Correct.
we didn't have these experiences
Correct.
back then.
And
we
I
have
am
stories.
always blessed lah because my birthday is in December. School ends like way before December,
Fair enough.
like October.
So that means when you kena Yodisha is usually like the circle of friends that you meet outside of school hours lah.
If I never say what I kena, it's usually I do to people.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No lah, fuck you lah. I do lah. Sial. This one last time what.
Okay.
And you cannot what call it? They cannot catch me for doing this one.
Yeah, it's just a friendly thing.
True.
So like like last time, like if for my case right, sometimes they bastard purposely do birthday party outside. Because every year I will siam what.
Oh.
But yeah, when you have a party outside and you get birthday present all this lah.
Correct.
Oh.
Get cake all.
Nice.
But also you cannot use this lah.
I kind of regret not using like a proper strength when it's my turn to use other people. I you just want to be the. I not say be a nice guy. I was naturally a nice guy, so my punches will be just like okay lah, give you chance lah, like that. That kind of thing.
that
But
will
I
be like-
regret not doing the proper one lah. Now I regret lah.
Yeah, but like for me, like I kena like 10, 12 people. I think only 2, 3 of them will give like legit punches.
Oh, they are also the normal
The
like,
normal
friend,
lah,
friend.
like what you said lah.
Oh, okay lah.
Actually, I know you last time. No lah.
I highly doubt so.
Yeah. So, your generation also still have like this thing. Okay, interesting.
I thought it was a
Back in my days, kind of thing, is it?
no.
Yeah.
I thought that the
I
tradition
thought so
actually
too.
like died out or something like that because you know as time moves on, like all this thing will die out and all those things, right? So I thought maybe like your time it will be more like you know the normal, the nice things, like you know, like just go out celebrate.
But theirs is
party.
worse. They record on video.
Yeah lah.
Not mine, but other people.
That's one of the most stupidest thing anybody can ever do lah.
But last time we played safe. There were rules. Like we purposely say, hey, no face. Make sure no face.
Yeah. So they had like a square, like they
Square box.
Yeah, that's where the term came from, right? So it's only this area.
Oh,
That's what square box is, right?
Okay, is it? This is the first time I'm hearing of that.
So you can only punch in this square, the torso square. Yeah.
But if you punch here, heart die. Bro.
Die lah, that's what.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah,
So
they
usually
did
it's just
have rules. Like you
the
cannot
arms,
go
ah.
the face, cannot go your private parts, vital areas.
But these are really the next day or the day after that, you can feel your arms all very sore, sometimes swollen.
But yeah lah.
Fun times.
Usually the one that we engage in are all our brothers lah.
So if someone did it very hard, are they assholes?
Yes.
I would
But
say yes.
but you know in that group that particular person will do that. But when it's his birthday, then he really kena for everyone.
Yeah.
So actually is you
Justified
cannot
lah.
say
Karma lah.
because he kena back. Right?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Karma comes back tenfold.
In the form of punch. Okay.
Okay.
You wanted to.
Who?
You lah.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah.
Scan my face. Okay. Am I the asshole? Okay. We are both okay. Am I the asshole? I told my husband to grow up and stop watching anime. Okay. We are both in our 30s. My husband has always been into anime as a hobby. And honestly, I usually just ignore it because whatever. Everyone has their thing. But the other day, he finished some show about a group of high school friends. And he literally started crying over it. Like full on emotional. Telling me about the story and characters and everything. I know it sounds mean, but it honestly felt a little off-putting to me. We are adults. Seeing him get so worked up over a cartoon about teenagers just threw me off. Without really thinking, I told him he needed to grow up and stop watching anime. Now, he won't talk to me at all. He said he works all week, deals with all kinds of stress, and that watching anime for an hour a day is his way of winding down. And honestly, now I feel kind of bad. I didn't realize how important it was to him. I just saw it as childish and didn't get why he was so invested. Now, it's super awkward between us, and I don't really know how to fix it. The reason why I decided to share this,
I know.
yes, is because I'm also in my 30s. Okay, and I've been watching anime.
really?
Why?
So far until
See
today,
my face, I look like what, 18 years
until
old.
today we never declare age. You declare it. Okay, well
No,
done.
hello, bro. You see the face? See our face, everybody will no need to say also.
He looks 12. Oh, sorry,
Okay lah,
16.
yeah lah. You're in your 20s lah. I'm in my 30s. So Ade, as I was saying,
Okay, bang. Yeah,
okay, I watch anime also. I've been watching anime since my teens.
small boy.
I've been watching anime since my teens. So I understand the emotions that the husband was going through when his wife actually asked him to grow up lah. I mean, I don't think I would if someone asked me to go up, I would actually just push that aside lah, because to me it's just words lah, nothing, that kind of thing. But what do you think? Do you think the wife is an asshole? And do you think the husband is an asshole for reacting that way to what the wife said? Because you don't really watch anime lah, from what I know and from what you've shared before lah.
I will do that. Like if I'm that person I will do that when the spouse is sleeping lah. So it will not affect anything. It will not affect like maybe all the wife wants is time. So you give ready everything, give sleeping pills, sleep lah. Then can watch lah, enjoy. But at the expense of your work tomorrow.
Yes.
But I
That's
think
the consequences of me time. Okay, why is it?
like if you don't support your partner's interests, then they can't expect you to support or them to support yours. It works both ways.
But that one, if that is not the only interest that he has,
Then sure, if she has 101 interest, then she has to deal with it.
yeah, maybe
Fair
like
on her lah.
looking after the fish.
Why are you looking after the fish
Like
like a
fish,
bird or
There's
like,
a fish there. I don't know if you can see. There's a fish
or
there.
a cat like that? That'd be
Last
so
time
funny.
my father's house, the fish I do like that. Then the fish will follow.
Okay lah. It's probably things that you're gonna feed it lah.
So am I the asshole for holding 2-year-old daughter when she was having a meltdown? So I, in my 20s male, which is true, have a 2-year-old daughter. We call her Meredith, not true. For the sake of this post.
Oh, okay.
Our lives have been a bit chaotic. Okay, in the past month, we moved houses. Meredith went to preschool. And then baby number 4 arrived. Wow. She's always been more emotional kiddo. But with all the changes in her life lately, the crying is more frequent. I think she's super overwhelmed. Because yesterday was one of the days where, she cry. So long story short, the father actually grip her when the baby is
Whoa.
having a meltdown. So yeah, am I the asshole for holding my 2-year-old daughter when she's having a meltdown? Like grip, stay.
Like, wait, as in out of frustration?
Well, it seems
As
like
as
it,
a
lah.
form
Seems
of
like the case, right?
disciplining.
Mm.
Definitely an asshole lah.
Mm.
That one I would say. But then again, at the same time, you don't really know what kind of emotional state the parent is in at the point of time lah. But yeah, asshole is asshole.
Okay, I forget to read the last line. It's quite important. My wife was not impressed with this at all. Okay, she said that we need to be on the same page as preschool because they don't cuddle everybody that cries there. She said that Meredith need to learn to self-soothe, and that me holding her undermines the coping strategies that Meredith is developing. So yeah, whole can be whole out of anger, can be just hug, no meltdown. Yeah, but
I think there are other ways lah.
it can be hurt.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's okay. It's quite
Zeus
nice also.
is coming down
Zeus
upon us.
coffee.
Zeus is gonna susu on earth.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
he
yeah.
started, yeah.
So let's not talk about soothing her by hugging her. Let's talk about like, you just put the fella in place, like, just hold, like, don't let her react lah. Just
You do it back lah.
resist.
She you start screaming, crying. Then she see the what?
I'm sure the kid is still going to react lah. Like at least in
Wait, sorry, how old is this kid?
2.
Oh,
So but are you the asshole?
Yeah lah.
for doing
2
that?
years old.
Yeah lah.
Actually, yeah lah.
Definitely.
Yeah lah.
Confirm an asshole.
Confirm it is. Yeah. So, yeah. So
I have some Singaporean ones,
you have
local ones for Aita.
Oh.
what?
Nice.
aitasingapore.org.
Okay, I saw one.
Mm.
Some I'm questionable on this. Okay, let me read out.
Mm.
Am I the asshole for pretending I didn't see the pregnant lady on the MRT, so I didn't give up my seat? I was tired, I had a long day, and she was standing near me. I just looked at my phone. People are staring. Am I the asshole? My question is, how did you know that she was standing there the whole time? If you didn't know that she was there.
She know already lah. That's why.
But now, as in now the person knows. The person could just walked in. What? But okay, is the person an asshole?
I think if that person got no physical disabilities or never fake one, then yes. You?
Do you all ever, like, if you all take the MRT, do you all sit in the priority seat? Have you all ever sat on the priority seat?
If nobody else is sitting, and if I don't see anybody else who needs the seat, then I'll sit lah.
Off peak, yes.
Yeah.
Off peak.
Yeah. Even if I sit down there, I make sure after sitting I look constantly. Like every station I'll look up to see if anyone walks.
No,
in.
but that's the thing. You see that corner seat is one of the comfortable.
It
seats.
is because
you can lean back. So more often than not, right, when you sit at that side, and after a long day of work, or early in the morning when you're going to work or school, right, you're most definitely you're going to doze off.
Yeah,
Which is what
I have
has
this-
happened to me lah.
I have this story lah. I think when my wife was pregnant for my second child lah. So we were in the train. Then it was a long ride. So I saw this gentleman, which is a lot younger than me. Okay, so this story teaches me two things which I'll come to it lah. So I saw this young guy. He looks perfectly fine lah. So I just say, bro, do you mind letting her have the seat? Because my wife was heavily pregnant. So he said, bro, I disable. He said that.
Okay.
He said I disable, my leg got problem. So I just look at him, okay, thank you. I just smile. So like, okay, if you just hear it, right, like, okay lah, shit, right, if you just hear the story. But if you see it, then
Confirm in
actually
your
the
head you're
person is
thinking
like,
like,
yeah,
it
you
doesn't
have
look-
this like another side of you having thoughts like,
it's your intrusive thoughts lah.
fucker, really,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
you
Questioning
know.
it.
At that time I was like very much younger, so yeah, so I was like in my heart like, fucker, really, this guy. So
Damn.
yeah lah, it actually taught me two things lah.
Share with us what
Like
you learn.
number one, you cannot see through disabilities lah.
True.
Yeah, it can be, what do you call it? The person can look healthy but who are you to judge? You're not the doctor lah. And point number two, like, even if that person is lying, right, the onus is not on me but himself lah. So if he's lying, to not let a heavily pregnant lady sit, then it's on him lah. But I didn't manage to see him because we alighted first lah.
Did anyone else around you give up a seat?
They were looking at him. When I asked the question, of
Okay.
course, normal like kepo. So everyone were looking at him, giving him the answer. Then when like they heard the answer, then they look at me as if I'm the asshole.
No, but did anyone else stand up for your pregnant wife?
Nope.
Oh my god. Such
Yeah, there are times like that lah.
dick bags. Okay.
Yeah. But it's actually normal.
Were y'all traveling far?
Okay lah.
Okay.
It's just that when you're traveling,
Yeah.
mm,
Understandable.
then you just need to be balanced with something in front.
Right.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
So similar situation. I just have a question just popped in my mind lah. So let's say you are sitting down in the priority seat or wherever lah, okay, and then someone like the guy, you cannot see whether he's disabled or whatever. Maybe he's just walking with a slight limp or what that you don't really know lah. Okay, maybe you doze off, then you wake up, then you see
Sekali play soccer ni, just saw
correct.
legs.
Then the fella come and say, bro, can you give up the seat? I am disabled lah. But then you see like really nothing. So would you give up your seat or
Just give the benefit of the doubt. I give.
mm.
Talking about this story, right? There was this time when I was in primary school. So we all learn about giving up our seats lah. Doesn't necessarily need to be that what you call it, specific seat, right? So I look at there was this lady that is bigger lah. So I thought she was pregnant. Yeah. So I said, "Auntie, come sit down."
Happened to me before too. Yeah.
So like I become the bigger person lah. I wanted to be the
Not in
gentleman,
a
right?
physical
Not
sense.
literal, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
but literally. Yeah, I wanted to be the bigger human lah. So I just stood up.
some people get
"Auntie,"
offended.
Yeah.
Right?
"Auntie, come sit down." Then she like, hey, I'm not pregnant lah. That's like, never mind lah, sit lah. You older than me lah.
Yeah. You should. That's
Yeah,
how I'll do. Also.
I counted back that way.
That's how I'll do. Also.
So did you like, Edward? Did you come across something like that?
Yeah.
So
Like
what was
exactly
yours?
what you said. Oh, it
Seriously.
wasn't. The person was young,
Also?
but I thought the person was old.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I gave up, then the person I think if I'm not wrong, the person probably is like early 30s lah. But when I immediately saw, I thought it was someone that's like 60s, 70s. So I offered the seat, and then the person was like, "I'm not old." I was like, "Oh no, it's okay. You just look like you want to have a seat." So I just gave out the seat. Like you're older. I was significantly younger lah. I was probably in my after secondary school poly days or something like that.
Okay.
You? Nothing, right?
I know I have been
Oh,
in
have
that.
I just wanted to give a joke.
So with that story, right, the person was petty. The person didn't want to sit. So I stood up. I moved away. The person still didn't want to sit. So I was like, okay, sure. If you don't want to sit, then don't sit lah.
Okay, continue the joke.
Sorry,
okay,
what were you
nothing.
No, inside my mind, I was like crafting the next joke lah.
Oh,
You know?
Okay, just go with the joke lah.
No, because I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask BBQ whether he has anything. Then
If I say okay, like if I answer no,
if you say no, right? They
Uh-huh.
say yeah, normal lah. Rich people never take public transport. Got chauffeur, or maybe the father drive you around.
say that word again. What people?
Rich people.
Amin, ya Rabbil Alamin. Please
Mm.
make my friends' words come true.
Mm.
Make me a rich person.
But this
so
one I
I can
talking in
make
the past
everybody
lah.
else rich. Now also you can make
Past
me rich,
tense.
make me rich. That time I not rich. Now also I not rich. Please make me rich in the
Okay.
future. Okay. But no, I do have
Need
something.
bomo.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, your story was.
So normally when I see someone like that, like a bit big bellied lah. So you know, in my mind, I'll definitely have the doubt like, is this one pregnant or not pregnant? So usually what I'll do is I'll look in their direction, seeing whether they are looking at me or not. So when they look at me, I will like mouth my words. I like
Oh, you do that?
I do that, but in a very subtle way. You know,
But
not
to
like
them, it's like, what if they're disrespected by it?
no, like actually they are okay. Usually because you do it with your facial expression is very important. So you do it like.
Oh, you will do that.
I
You
will
will
do
come
that.
to the
That's why
extent.
I
Wow.
didn't see, but he's like asking whether they're pregnant.
Yeah, so I
But
will
what
do
if
it
they're
like
not?
then if like. Then just see like,
Confirm they're dying on the inside. They're like, how dare this guy think I'm pregnant?
yeah,
I'm
but
just
I don't like verbally
It
ask.
doesn't
in a
matter,
way.
what? It doesn't matter.
No,
You
same what, you
still at
already-
that point thought this person was pregnant.
Yeah.
So to them, it's like, oh, this guy thought I was pregnant.
But
You
actually,
really
but actually,
signal.
I just fed.
Why not just like, okay, they can't see, but I'm like signaling that they
Ah,
asked them where
no,
they
no.
don't sit.
That by right could have done that lah. But then again, you ask that anybody, even whether we're not pregnant, so like, can what?
Okay, then sure. Take
So
up the
meaning
seat.
to say, you know, like, so if they say like that, okay. Out of all the times that this has happened, every single time it's a
Imagine
positive.
one day someone just like, you ask them, then they're like, what are you going to do?
Simple. I'll
Yeah.
just go jogging.
Okay.
But like I said, all of those all of the times they're nice. And generally people are nice because like I said, the way you ask your facial expression must be in smiling like that.
But yeah lah. A lot of times I see people who actually sit in the reserve seat do not give a fuck lah, actually. I mean, it's
Wait,
sad to
which
see.
reserve seat are you talking about?
Both MRT and buses.
No, as in, so MRT got two different kinds. One is the long stretch,
Huh?
and then the other one is the two-seater.
So-
One is reserve, one is not reserve.
Yeah. So the reserve.
The reserve for the two-seater.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
No, that two-seater is only one is reserve.
Yeah,
what?
one is reserve.
So that specific one and the corners.
In my head, I still think that other one is also
No,
reserve,
it's
so I
not.
still will give people.
That one is a couple booth actually.
Couple.
It's like, couple booth.
Last cabin.
Sounds like speaking of experience.
You're talking about last cabin, last train, correct?
Don't know.
No, don't know. Oh.
I never take train.
Eh?
Rich people things.
It's not the one I talking about myself.
Oh,
no lah.
Uh,
Uno reverse you.
Normal lah. Young age, last cabin, last train, or last bus,
Normal.
double decker,
Normal.
on top, last row. So normal lah, normal.
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 Why
Then,
abnormal?
Then cover with the jacket. Then,
Yes.
he, not me.
I never seen.
Too
I'm
much
just saying.
info.
I'm just saying these are the kind of things you hear, or maybe you have experience. Who knows?
Top the bus, double decker, the last.
Last row. Correct. Night time, last bus.
Never sitting there ever again.
Pontianak. Now got camera. Cannot.
Yeah.
Last time was a
Last time was the
convex
viewfinder,
mirror.
right? I always loved it. I always look at the bus driver.
Yeah.
Fun, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see what else we have.
So you managed to, Edward, you managed to sit in the non-air conditioned buses before, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was nice. Now when raining, you need to press.
Yeah. Then correct.
Sorry,
Rich
what?
people never take bus.
Wait, no. Wait, press what?
Rich people never take bus.
Tell me lah, press what?
Window.
Window is this way, right?
Day, bus.
Yeah lah.
Bus.
We got let that run, bus.
Side,
Or
right?
sliding.
Sliding, right?
They got one sliding and then.
The sliding one came after that, I think.
But if the
If not-
TIBS one is Trans Island one, you need to press and give a crack.
Oh yes. Okay. It's been too long.
But yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't until today, please help to like, share, subscribe, comment, press on the notification button.
Yes, before I
Or
come
if
down.
not, just follow our Instagrams and TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are most active on TikTok.
You can see shorter versions of our podcast, the clips basically.
I think a lot of you are from there lah. And if you are on TikTok, convert yourself lah. No need to go Darul Arkam. Straight go YouTube, watch the full version.
Convert yourself, no need to go Darul Arkam.
Punchline.
Picture session or what?
And on that note, we will see you all next time.
Next episode, stay tuned. Peace out.
Peace out, A-Town. Yodisha. BBQ.